So after I type it in, I just hit equals, and the answer is 1. For number 5, again, I'm going to keep it in mode 7. Let's slide over to mode 7. Mode 7. This time I'm going to hit the fraction button. 1, down arrow, alpha red X. Hit equals. I'm going to not need g of x, so I hit equals again. I'm going to start at 1. I'm going to end at 2. And this one I'm going to step at 2 minus 1, which is 1. So I'm going to step by 1. Again, it gives me the cute little ordered pairs. So it looks like it's 0, comma 1, and 2, comma 0.5. It's 1, 1, and 2, comma 0.5. Going to set up my average rate of change, which is just a slope. So 0.5 minus 1 over 2 minus 1. And that's going to equal, hit my mode 1 fraction bar. And then we'll type it in like it looks. 0.5 minus 1 over 2 minus 1. It gives us a slope of negative 1/2. And I'll just write it down. Marginal cost, all we do is take the derivative. So C prime is going to be the derivative of 205,000. That goes to 0. The derivative of 9,800x is just 9,800. So our answer is 9,800. Take the derivative of 150,000. That goes away. Then we're going to use the power rule. That's going to be cost. The derivative is going to be 21x squared. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 minus 1 is 2. So 21x squared. Power rule, the derivative of that is 0. The derivative of 470x is just going to be 470. The derivative of negative 5x squared is going to be negative 10x. So 470 minus 10x. Power rule, so C prime equals 21x squared minus 5. Marginal cost, again, all we do is take the power rule, so the derivative of 50x is going to be 50, minus the derivative of 0.5x squared is going to be 1x. So 50 minus x for number 10. Power rule, negative 18x squared. 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. Subtract 1. 2 times 8 is plus 16x plus 200. I have to try to fit that on the line. Negative 18x squared plus 16x plus 200. I can barely fit it. These I just have you make up in class. Marginal profit. So now we want to know what M prime is. So M prime, that's going to be negative 4x plus 72. Power rule, so 2 times 25, that's going to be 50x plus 2,000. The derivative of negative 1,250,000 is 0. So 50x plus 2,000. Oops, I was supposed to put that down here on number 14. 50x plus 2,000. Whoops, I was supposed to put that on number 14. Negative 4x plus 72. Number 16, that one I have to take the derivative, so I have to do 3 times 0.0013. So using the power rule, I'm going to do 3 times 0.0013. It gives me a fraction, but I want a decimal, so I'm going to hit the ST button. And when I hit SD, it gives me scientific notation. So it's 3.9 times 10 to the negative third. So let's see what happens. If I have 3.9 times 10 to the negative third, all that means is I go left, 1, 2, 3. So 0.0039. So 0.0039 x squared, because I have to subtract 1. And the derivative of 12x is just 12. Number 17, 3 times 5, that's 15x minus 1 squared plus 60x, because 2 minus 1 is 1, so we don't have to write x to the first. So 15x squared plus 60x. A derivative in finance. What is a derivative called in finance? It's called a marginal. Marginal. E equals 2.718. I equals the square root of negative 1. Pi, hopefully, is known to everyone, 3.14. Phi is 1.618. We're asked to find the marginal profit in P from selling X units of this product, and here's the equation. And we want to take the derivative and plug these values in. So there's a way to do it on the calculator. So what we're going to do is be in mode 1, and then because it's a marginal, that's a derivative, so we're going to hit Shift Area, and the derivative button will appear. And we'll type that function into our derivative button. So 36,000 plus 2048 square root alpha red X. And now we're ready to plug in the value of 150. So we're going to right arrow, 150, hit equals, and 23A would be $83.60. $83.61, but in finance, we round down when it's us, and we round up when we're getting billed. Now, here's what's nice about this. While this is already plugged in, to plug in the 175, all we have to do is hit the back arrow and then delete that 150, and we'll type in 175. So the delete button's right there, so I'll hit the delete button, and we'll type in 175, hit equals, and the next value is going to be $77.40 per item. We're going to hit the back arrow. We're going to delete the 175, and this time for C, we want to plug in 200. So I'm going to delete that, plug in 200. It's the same function. It remembers it. Hit equals, and now it's $72.40. $72.40. Moving on, we want to plug in 225 for part D. So we're going to back arrow, delete, 225, $68.26. Back arrow, delete, 250, $64.76. Back arrow, this time it's 275. Hit equals, and that's going to be $61.74. For 24, we want to evaluate P for T equals 0, 5, and 10, and 15. So this one here, because it's not a marginal yet, we're just going to plug it in 0, 5, 10, and 15 in that equation. Again, there's a shortcut on the calculator. This time we're going to use the table function, and that's mode 7. So mode 7, negative 15. We're going to use alpha red X because we don't have a variable T on our calculator. Then we hit X squared to get that 2 to appear, plus 800 alpha red X, plus 117,000. There's our function. We hit equals. We don't need g of x, so we hit equals again. Now, it asks us to start at 1, but we actually want to start at 0. So I'm going to enter 0 and hit equals. Then it says end at 5, but I actually want to end at 15. Hit equals. And because this is several numbers, I don't want to do 15 minus 0. I want to see what it steps up by. So notice each interval steps up by 5. So I want to step by 5. So P of 0 equals 117,000. P of 5 equals 120,625. P of 10 equals 123,500. P of 15, 125,625. Now for 24B, they want us to take the derivative of this. So determine the population growth rate, dp dt, so that's just P prime, and that's going to equal negative 30t plus 800. And then for part C, they want us to plug in those values, 0, 5, 10, and 15. So I'm going to write this down, negative 30t plus 800. And I want to evaluate all these numbers. So I can use the table function for that as well. So I'm already in mode 7, but I'm going to hit mode 7 again. This time I'm going to type in negative 30 alpha red x plus 800. I don't need g of x. I'm going to start at 0. I'm going to end at 15. And we're going to step up by 5 each time. So P of 0 is 800. P of 5 is 650. P of 10 is 500. P of 15 is 350. Average rate of change on a graph. So from 1 to 4, that's going to be from this spot to this spot. So to get from 1 to 4, I have to go up 300, 600. And then I have to go over 1, 2, 3. So 600 over 3, that's going to equal 200. From 4 to 6, 4 to 6. So here's 4, here's 6. To get from 4 to 6, I have to go up 300, 600. And then I have to go over 1, 2. 600 divided by 2 is going to give us 300. From 1 to 11. From 1 way over there to 11. So I go up 300, 600. And I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's going to simplify to 60. From 6 to 11. 6 to 11, that goes down 300, 600, so it goes down 600, and it goes over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 600 divided by negative 5 is negative 120. All right, Bitcoin futures. So this is the year, 2009, 2010, 2011. 2026, from 2009 to 26, what was the average rate of change? What was the average annual Bitcoin price? So I'm going to set up my slope formula. This is x sub 1 and x sub 2. So the x sub 2 is on the bottom left. The x sub 1 is on the bottom right. And at 26, the value is 67,000. At 09, the value is 9 cents. So this is going to be a calculator key in. I'm going to go to mode 1. I'm going to hit the fraction bar. And on the very top, I'm going to type this in like it looks. 67,000 minus 0.09, down arrow, 26 minus 9. So on average, it was $394, $3,941. and 17 cents annually. Part B, same concept. 24, 13. In 2024, the value was 126,000. I think that's the most ever. In 2013, it was 1,000. 2013, it was 1,000. Now we can type this into our calculator key in. Let's hit the fraction button. 126,000 minus 0.09 over 24 minus 13. That would be an annual rate of 11,454. Part C, another average rate of change, 16, 13. The value at year 16 is 1,000. The value at year 13 is also 1,000. Fraction, 1,000 minus 1,000 over 16 minus 13 equals 0. So you didn't make any money, you didn't lose any money. From 24 to 26, the value at 26 is 67,000 just this year. The value at 24, that's 126,000. So 67,000 minus 126,000 over 26 minus 24. Oh, you lost money. Minus 29,500. Thank you. I hope this helps out.